Like in other art forms, the power of magic lies in the deepest recesses. In this realm of the unconscious lies all potential and possibilities, waiting for their turn to be pulled up into the light and made real. One of South Africa's masters of this art form is Mo Magic, and he did a special performance of his first solo show entitled Amazing You, exclusively for Eastern Mosaic. Of course, we invited a small audience of friends to come and watch.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you tonight. I'd like to take an opportunity to say thank you, and I'd like to celebrate this moment of you and I being here together. So with that in mind, got a little balloon here, and balloons are synonymous with celebrations. So I thought to myself, why not, just for tonight, why not start the show with a bang?
With Mo Magic, things are not always what they seem. His is no regular bag of tricks. He's mysterious and intriguing, and he amazes onlookers with his ability to make the impossible seem possible. Mo, welcome back to Eastern Mosaic. It's always wonderful to have you with us.
You're most welcome, and thanks for having me on the show again. It's always a pleasure being on your show.
How did your fascination with magic come about?
It's quite intriguing, I must say. I was at varsity and was going through a period of self-discovery. At that point, I was learning about self-empowerment, and I came across a set of teachings known as the Blissful Living Self-Empowerment Teaching. And it was there that I, applying these principles, began to learn about myself and uncovered my interests.
And what is your definition of magic?
Magic for me is an experience. It's an experience that combines showmanship, technique, psychology, illusion, but most importantly, audience participation.
Can anyone become a magician? What does it take?
Well, it's about aptitude. And being a magician requires a few things, one of which is a people's person. You must be able to interact with people and also being able to practice, learn secrets, things like that.
How do different people respond to magic? Children, teenagers, adults, the elderly, and even male and female for that matter.
Everybody's different. Everybody has their own beliefs, opinions. It's fascinating. Some people will laugh. Some people will go, oh my word. There's astonishment, there's excitement. Some people get a little afraid. But I always introduce myself as an entertainer, and they know it's entertainment. So they know not to think of it as being supernatural or anything like that.
What is your favorite magic trick on the show, and why?
Personally, I love the floating table. Jay, I'd like you to help me up on stage.
Thank you.
Perfect. Now,
you're not gonna make
look
me
at the audience. No, no, no. Just take your hands, grab the end of the tablecloth here, just like so, all the way to the end. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Now watch, I want you to focus on the table. Imagine the table can float, watch.
Oh, yeah. It's so eerie when it does happen.
Look underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Let's look under. Put both your hands, left. Let go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's very sweet. What are you hoping to achieve with this show?
Until now, my aim and my vision has been to share extraordinary moments of wonder with people. Going forward, from this point on, I want to use the magic in addition to my life story to inspire people to live their passion. Here I have the Rubik's Cube, the object of which is to move the pieces so that by the very end, each side has a single yet different color. If I were to use my engineering skills, I could take the cube, give it a few turns, and try and solve it. However, if I took the mixed cube and used magic, I could take the cube, throw it in the air, and the cube instantaneously solves itself.
The greatest payoff for an entertainer is generally not financial. Can you describe your most rewarding moments performing before an audience?
My focus has not been on the money, it has been on the astonishment and creating these extraordinary moments. So for me, that's still key.
The whole show was just absolutely wonderful, astounding. Oh yes, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a wonderful time.
That man's got invisible fingers, and they do all the work for him, I'm sure of it.
I like the part where the table levitates. Now that, you looked under the table, there was no gadgets there. That was amazing.
The greatest magicians will tell you that it's not just about entertaining with a magical act, but about connecting with one's audience. And this is what Mo Magic is so good at, and what sets his show Amazing You on a different level, far removed from the playing fields of mere trickery and deception.